we don't talk about it. That's the thing about family. The most important conversations are the ones that never happen out loud. We just keep the chair at the table, even now. Sunday kitchen, 7 a.m. Same coffee pot my mother used back then. Same cracked tile beside the stove she never fixed. Said it gave the kitchen character, I never questioned it. I used to rush through everything that house contained, eager for the world outside, the life I hadn't claimed. Now I drive 2 hours just to sit inside that room and understand what leaving cost and what I left too soon. Her hands were maps of every sacrifice she made. Every callus was a bill paid, every scarred trait. She never asked for recognition, never named the weight. Just put the food on the table and she never came home late. I watched my father hold his tongue 1,000 different ways. Swallow something hard and choose the longer, quieter days. I thought that was his weakness, I was 22 and wrong. That silence was the architecture keeping us all strong. We don't say I love you like they do in other homes. We say it in the staying and not leaving when it's cold, and showing up for Tuesday when there's nothing to celebrate. In the specific way my mother sets an extra plate. Chairs we don't move, that's the language we speak. The absent one's still present at the start of every week. We don't need the words, we need the place set at the table. Blood runs deeper than the distance, that's the oldest phase. Chairs we don't, even when the room goes quiet, even when the grief sits heavy and nobody tries it. Family isn't what you choose when everything is fine. It's who you call at midnight when you're running out of time. My brother and I went 3 years without a word. Said things in anger that we both know can't be unheard. But when my mother called us both on that November night, we sat across the table and we didn't have to fight. Because the thing about a family that's been built on real ground is that the roots hold even when the structure comes unwound. We didn't talk about the silence, we just ate the food. And somehow by the end of it, the air had been renewed. My sister keeps a photograph of all of us at 8. Before the distances, before the separate fates. We look like we're invincible, we look like we belong. 4 kids who didn't know yet how the years could get so long. I keep my copy in my wallet, worn and soft with age. A reminder that this story started long before this page. That every version of me since has carried that house inside. The table and the cracked tile and the place where love resides. Some houses are coordinates, not places you return to, but the point from which all other places are measured. Some people are not people anymore. They are the standard. The way you hold a door, the reason you call back. I think about what I'll leave when I'm no longer here. Not money, something warmer, something harder to engineer. The way my son already knocks before he enters rooms. The way my daughter folds her clothes, the way a grandmother used to. You don't know what you're passing on, you just live inside it. And one day someone carries it so naturally they hide it. Inside the way they greet a stranger, pour a glass of wine. The things I learned at that old table, traveling down the line. And when they gather years from now around some other table, I want them feeling something underneath the comfortable and stable. That sense of being held by people who have held each other. That specific warmth that only comes from father, sister, mother. Chairs we don't move, that's the language we speak. The absent one's still present at the start of every week. We don't need the words, we need the place set at the table. Blood runs deeper than the distance, that's the oldest phase. Chairs we don't move, even 40 years from now, we'll set the place and bow our heads and somehow still know how to hold the people we have lost inside the room with us. That's what family is. That's the most precise of trust. Everybody leaves something behind. The lucky ones leave a chair nobody moves.